Hi everyone, welcome to BitterJam. I'm Sanjana and I'm back with another video this week. I was planning to learn brush lettering from a really long time, but I did not find any exact resources that I wanted, and the ones which I found were really expensive. So I thought I'll make one myself. And this week I did do it. I created a mini workbook for learning brush lettering. In case you guys are interested to get these workbooks, I will be launching them next week on my blog next Friday. And the best part is it's absolutely free. You can check out that blog post and download it from there. It'll be live on next Friday. So let's get started. This is what I created. It's a 5 or 6 page workbook, very minimal. It just got some basics. So in this first sheet, it's got all the strokes, upstroke, downstrokes, a little bit of curves. In the second page, it's got lowercase and uppercase lettering. In the third one, it's got numbers and symbols. In the fourth page, it's got days and months. And in the last page, it's got some words. Before we start, I think I should say this, that I have never done brush lettering. This is my first time. I really don't know how it goes, but I have seen a couple of videos where they show how to hold the brush and stuff. So with that kind of minimal knowledge, I am going to try it today. With regards to tools, you just need two things here, this workbook and a brush pen. I'm using the Faber-Castell brush pen. So let's start. I did watch a couple of videos on how to brush letter or hand lettering. One thing what most people did was angle the paper in a slant direction. So I am straight like this and the paper is slant. And this is how you hold the pen. You just hold perpendicular to the paper direction. And let's get started with the first one. The main thing in brush lettering is thicker downstrokes and thinner upstrokes. So this whole page will help you practice that. So let's start now. We are going down thick and up thin, down thick and up thin, down thick and up thin. When you're starting the downstroke, pressure the pen a little bit more and decrease the pressure when you're going for the upper stroke. More pressure, less pressure. More, less. More, less. Alright, now we are done with the second one and let's start with the third one. This is something similar but not exactly the same. So you just have a thin upper stroke, a small one and a long thicker stroke. So we'll go this way, cross it and down, up, cross and down, up, cross and down. These are exactly same as the third and fourth one, but a little bit longer. So we go half upstroke and full downstroke. Up, cross and down, up, cross and down. In this one we have the strokes going higher and lower, going a little bit extra higher and a little lower. So we'll start now. Thicker downstrokes and thinner upstrokes. Down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. This one's a little different. You have to come down, up and curve it and bring it over to the next stroke. So let's do it. Thick down, thin up, half down and over. You can lift the pen whenever you want. Don't feel the pressure of continuing with it. I felt a little difficult while I was trying to continue, and a little bit better if I'm trying to lift it. So let's do it. Down and lift. It's totally fine if you lift the pen. Now we are done with the first page of strokes, and let's move on to the lettering. So we'll start off with the small letters. We're going to continue the same thing just for some extra practice. We are done with the lower cases. Let's move on to uppercase. Like I mentioned earlier, don't be under the pressure of keeping the pen on the paper. Feel free to lift it whenever you feel like doing it. Done with the alphabets as well. Let's move on to the numbers. I'll keep this aside. Numbers are looking quite good. Let's start with the symbols. I have included some doodles as well, so you can try out with the brush. Let's start. I finished the doodles as well and found a little difficulty in the larger ones. So there's no issues in going over it again like this. We are done with the basics now. Before we move on, let's go ahead and look at what we have already finished. this was the first thing that we did, and these are just some simple strokes. And then we moved on to alphabets, which included lowercase as well as uppercase. Post that, we just did some numbers, symbols and doodles. Now let's move on to something a little bit more challenging. These are days of the week and the months. We're just going to use the two techniques that I mentioned earlier, that is thinner up strokes and thicker down strokes. I'm mentioning this again, feel free to lift the pen off the paper whenever you feel like doing it. I have included days and months in this kit because it's the most popularly used words in the planner world. So let's move on to the last page, that's some random words. And we're just going to use the two basic techniques. Thicker down strokes, thinner up strokes. We are done with the entire workbook now, and this coming Friday I will be offering a free printable and publishing a blog post about brush lettering and my experiences with this after today's video. So don't forget to check that out. If you have any video or blog post suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll come back with another video next Saturday. Until then, bye.